Romance is one of my favorite genres. It's the one I go to the most and I enjoy watching the most. So here are 6 TV shows that I recommend. Number 1, Jane the Virgin. It is about a woman who was artificially inseminated with someone else's sperm without her knowledge. And turns out that she's also a virgin. She's saving herself till marriage. So you can see how this is kind of different and weird for her to be pregnant and she's never even had sex at all. This show I consider romance because throughout the show she is trying to find out who she belongs with, who is her person for life. So like a lot of things happen. She's artificially inseminated with some other guy's sperm and she's in a relationship with a different guy. So she's trying to figure all these things out, and kind of throughout the show you see her in different relationships with different guys and seeing who is the right one for her. So that is why I consider this a romance, and that's why it has made it on this list. Definitely recommend it. I enjoyed the show a lot. This show is 5 seasons and it is currently on Netflix if you're interested in watching. Number 2 is going to be North and South. I love this show so much. This is a period piece and this focuses on Margaret Hale and John Thornton. Margaret's from the South and John's from the North. Margaret, her family ends up leaving the South and coming to the North because of her father's job. And she's like, doesn't love it. She's like, oh, I miss the South. I miss my hometown. John is like, he lives in the North, enjoys the North, the way of life in the North. So they come from different areas and have different perspectives. And they butt heads a lot. But at the center of the story is this really beautiful romance. It's definitely a slow burn. If you're into that, you will really enjoy this. I say if you like Pride and Prejudice, and I'm thinking about the one with Keira Knightley. If you like that movie, you would probably like this show. It's a limited series, and you can currently watch it on Amazon Prime. Number 3 is Bridgerton. How could I not include this on this list? It's definitely one of my favorite romance TV shows ever. Bridgerton is a show. The whole series will be following the Bridgerton children and their kind of like their romance story with their significant other. But the first season that is currently out is about Daphne and Simon. Daphne is trying to find a husband. Simon is a duke and all these women are after him and he does not want to get married at all. So they decide to work together, be in a fake relationship to get what they both want. For Daphne, if she's being courted by Simon, then other guys will find her more attractive, and for Simon, women will know that he is taken and won't go after him as much. So yeah, we get to see them be like in a fake relationship, but then feelings grow and develop, and yes, I love. So yeah, I really enjoyed this season a lot. But yeah, if you're interested in a romance series, I would definitely check this one out. It is another type of period piece, but more with like a modern twist to it. So if you're not into the slow burn like a Pride and Prejudice or North and South, maybe give this one a try and you might enjoy it. Okay, number 4 is Black and White Love, or Siyah Beige Ashk. That is pronunciation I got from Google Translate. So if that's wrong, I am sorry, but I've been recommending it so many times, like I should know how to say it. But this show is a show I found from TikTok. So basically, the show follows Farhat and Asli, and Asli is in a position where she learns too much and she has to be taken care of. So Farhat's uncle tells him to kill her because she saw too much of what they were doing. And so instead of killing her, he's like, I can either kill you or we can get married. And if we're married, then you're family. And then we take care of family. They can't kill you. So she decides to marry him to protect herself and her family. And it just goes from there. It's definitely up and down battle. They do argue a lot. Asli she decides to marry him, but she will not just take her situation and woe is me. She still fights for her freedom and fights to have a voice and fights to kind of get out of her situation. Does she count on falling in love? No, she does not, but it's a great story. I love this. I love them together. I love the chemistry of these two people. So if you're into like bad guy, good girl, arranged marriage romances, definitely check this show out. The show is only 1 season, but I believe it's like over 20 episodes, and each episode is basically a movie. So it can take you a while to watch it, but it's definitely worth it. And definitely a show that I highly recommend. Okay, number 5 is Crash Landing on You. This is another one of my absolute favorite romance TV shows. And let me just tell you, it caught me by surprise. I love it. The show follows two people, Yoon Se and Lee Hyun Hyuk. Please forgive my mispronunciation. Yoon Se, she is from South Korea, and Lee Jong Hyuk is from North Korea. Yoon Se was testing out some of her apparel, or like athleisure apparel for her company. She's a very successful businesswoman where she is, and she wanted to try out the equipment. So she decided to do it. Turns out there's a huge storm when she was doing this, and it took her out of South Korea, and she crash landed in North Korea. That is where she found our main character, the love interest, and he is like part of the North Korean military. And so since he just found her there, he's supposed to report her and, do all these things, like their protocol, and she's supposed to get questioned and all this stuff. But he doesn't do that. He decides to try to help her get back to South Korea, her home, while they're trying to get her back to her original country without anyone knowing who she really is. They develop a connection, fall in love. We love to see it. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this romance TV show. Definitely to people who would never, ever probably meet in real life. So if you are interested in this TV show, it is one season as well as a limited series, and you can find it on Netflix. Okay, and at number 6, and the last TV show on the list, is Normal People. This story follows Marianne and Connell. So this is about these two characters that really we follow their relationship from high school and all the way into their adult lives. They both go through a lot of serious things and go through some trauma in both of their lives. Marianne is the rich girl at school, and Connell's kind of like poor. Not poor, but he's like not rich. He's just like average, like a working class. And but Marianne is not the popular girl in school. Most of the kids in the school are working class, and so they kind of see her as an outsider and feel like she thinks she's better than everyone else. But Connell's mom does work for her family, and Connell is more of a popular kid. Everyone likes him. He's really nice. And the only time him and Marianne really talk is when he like goes to pick up his mom or waits for his mom to get off work, and they like talk a bit. But yeah, you see like how they were in high school, and then they end up going to the same college. So we just see this relationship of these two people starting in high school, going into college in their adult life, and how they're always there for each other. But if you're looking for a happy love story, this is not the TV show for you. Probably not like the happy-go-lucky ones or the other ones that are on this list. This one's more serious. This one's more emotional. When I was watching the show, it felt like the story of two actual people and how their relationship and their love lives have gone from their high school to adult years. So yeah, this one's more on a serious note, more on a emotional one, but it's really good. It is deep. There are some serious issues in here, but it is a really good show. This show, if you're interested, it is a 1-season limited series, and you can catch it on Hulu. So yeah, that's the list of my 6 TV shows. 2 of the shows that I listed on here are different languages. So that is Siyah Beyaz Aşk, Black and White Love. That one is in Turkish language, and the other one is Crash Landing on You. This one is in Korean. So yeah, those are the 6 romance TV shows that I recommend. I love each and every one of these. I think they're great. They're all different. There are some that are very happy, some that are dramatic, some that are more serious and deal with some more serious issues. So yeah, I try to get a little bit of, a little variety. But yeah, these are the 6 TV shows. But yeah, if you guys want some more recommendation videos, definitely let me know. Romance is my favorite, so that's why I just have some that I really love and want to recommend. But yeah, I can do some other ones if you want, and I will link videos to all the reviews I have done for each TV show, whether they are YouTube videos or blog posts. And I'll also link below the TV shows that I read the books for, if you're interested in seeing how the books compare with the TV shows more in depth. Yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, week, month, and year. And until next time, bye.